Food made of dough, pasta, bread, confectionery, etc. is popular everywhere. Most of these food products are made in bakery, confectionery, and pasta factories. Today, you will learn how macaroni making machines are constructed. Can you imagine that these machines can produce 500 kilograms of macaroni per hour? Learn more in the Made in Ukraine program. In the design office, experienced engineers develop a 3D model of the equipment, calculate all the necessary technical data, create the design of future machines, and then transfer information about materials and components to the technical department. Creation of any machine for the food industry starts from preparing the metal. It can be sheet metal or pipes. Sheet metal is prepared in several ways, in accordance with the given drawing. The metal is cut, shaped, bent, and milled. Let's start with cutting. When sheets of metal get to this area, workers cut the blanks of the needed size according to the given drawing. With the help of sharpened blades and high pressure, the guillotine cuts the pieces of metal. The drawing shows all the parameters of the future part. These are the length, width, thickness, shape, etc. When the cutting of metal made in accordance with the drawing is ready, it is transferred either to the metal bending section or the milling section. Let's move to the bending section. This machine has a huge capacity. With its help, the bending of metal is carried out. The program is launched in the machine with automatic control in accordance with the cutting of the part. Under pressure, metal gets the right shape. The equipment operator checks the conformity of the workpiece, its dimensions, shape, and adjusts the machine. One of the parts of the macaroni making machine is ready and sent to the final assembly section. Depending on the type of equipment, sheet metal enters the plasma cutting shop. Here, according to the previously prepared program, parts of various shapes are produced. The plasma machine is capable of cutting metal with thickness from 0.5 to 30 millimeters. It cuts the metal in such a way that its edges need minimal further processing. Let's go to the shop for more complex processing of metal for food equipment. To create a frame of a macaroni making machine, the metal is to be cut to a certain length, and then, depending on the design, it's to be welded or twisted. There is no modern production without welding. It is a reliable and tested method in working with metal. Round-shaped metal, from which blanks are produced for shafts, drums, and other machine parts, is also prepared in several stages. It is cut, milled, and welded. These are blanks for shafts, drums, and other machine parts. Here, a metal saw cuts a thick metal bar of a round shape. The blade of the saw is constantly cooled by a special coolant. The process takes a certain amount of time. During the day, you can cut up to 50 metal blanks of the same diameter. This billet will become an important part of the macaroni making machine. Its creation is a rather difficult process. Two types of metal are welded together, and the edges are made with the help of a milling cutter. No equipment can work without fasteners, bolts, nuts, screws, etc. Standard parts are purchased, and some fasteners, for certain types of equipment, are grinded here, on lathes of different shapes. After preparing all of the parts, including the frame, drum, knives, shafts, and other working surfaces, they are sent to the assembly shop. Locksmiths make the right holes and attach parts to the future machine there. After the final assembly, the machine ready for use is tested. Testing takes time. When the checks confirm that correct operation of the machine, it is sent to the customer. Very soon, this machine will take its place at one of the food factories.